everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of the AG Talk podcast series. I'm your host, Studio 237 Films, and I am here today with CloversandHoneyAG on YouTube and Instagram, also known as Alex.
Hello.
In today's episode, we are going to be talking about how Alex got into doll photography and her tips for AGSMs and doll photography. I am so excited to get started here and ask the questions. Just so you know, I have come up with 20 questions, so we're probably going to be here for a little while. Before we start, please turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos, and please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now sit back and relax or do something productive while we talk about tips for AGSMs and photography. Alright, so let's get started with the questions. The first question I have is, what got you into AG photography and stop motion making?
Okay, so my journey through AGIG and AGTube were two very different things. The first thing, I first got into AGIG when my sister was just kind of like, oh, hey, I want to go outside and take a random photo of my dolls. And I was like, hey, that seems fun. And being the younger sibling and who was annoying, I just tagged along. And, now I have my own identity, and I'm not just my sister's little sister, right?
Yeah.
And then one time she was like, oh my god, there's such a thing called AGTube, and it's like where you make stop motions and stuff. And our first stop motions were actually really bad. We had makeshift tripods and all that stuff.
Did you guys have a channel before all this?
Yes, I did. I don't know if my sister's going to allow me to say this because, she has her own thing, and we just kind of shared the channel.
Oh, I see.
Her AGIG name.
Oh, so, well, you don't have to share it on here. I was just wondering.
Yeah, yes, we had our own channel. My sister never posts on it anymore. I don't post on it anymore. I post on, my YouTube channel. And basically, we had, really bad things, but as I got better at doll photography, I got more interested in filming, and now I have all the supplies to film very well. I have, a tripod, ring light.
Oh, wow. I recently got, a little, rather my dad got for me some ring lights. Not ring lights, but, little tiny light boxes, and they could be, brought anywhere, so it's really convenient, even for outdoor photos.
Yeah, that is really convenient.
Okay, so the next question is, how long have you been on AGIG, which is an American Girl Instagram, if viewers don't know that, and how many followers do you have on there?
Okay, so I have been on AGIG for really, I think about 3 years now.
Oh, wow.
I had an old account, but I got locked out of that, so I had to make a new one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I've moved past that, and I've grown so much quicker on this account, which was really nice. I have 751 followers as I'm filming this.
Oh, wow.
But as this comes out, I might have about 760, because I've been growing a lot lately.
And how many followers did you have on your old account?
I had, I think, about I just hit 200 when I got locked out.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been on AGIG for both accounts?
Okay, so I think I was on my old account for 3 years, and then I got locked out of that on December 9th, and an hour after I got locked out, I was like, okay, I want to make another account.
Oh, wow, so you joined a few days after me, because I believe I joined AGIG on November 28th, which, when I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. I've been around for a little while, only under a year, of course, but, we're all growing in our own ways.
Yep.
The next question is, what type of camera do you take photos and make stop motions with, or do you have separate cameras for both?
Okay, so I have one camera, and it's the Canon Rebel SL1. I might get another one because, my mom wants her own camera, and I could just kind of piggyback off of that. Ooh. And I would probably use that for behind the scenes.
Would you recommend that camera, the camera that you currently have?
Yes, it's amazing. I love it. It is a little old. I think I got it in 2014 to 2016. I think somewhere there.
Have you ever
old.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Have you ever? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, have you ever had too much storage or have full storage on there? How many?
I don't think I've ever hit full storage, but there's 952 photos on it right now.
Oh wow.
Actually, there's probably more because I've been filming. But and when I'm filming, it gets to about maybe 1,200, and then I switch them over, delete them, and it's back to 952. And I think you can get to like 2,000 before it gets full.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Even though phones hold more, I'm currently like filming with a phone. I need to learn how to use my camera, which I got for my birthday like a month ago, so I really need to learn it. I just keep forgetting about it for some reason because I'm just so used to filming AGSMs and taking photos on my phone. I feel like my camera would have like more quality too because it's apparently a really good one.
Oh, yeah, I have an iPhone 5. No, I have an iPhone 6, so my photos are terrible and it has absolutely no storage anymore.
Oh, I have an iPhone SE, so I think it's actually pretty good quality. I mean, of course, I don't want to have too expensive or too, well, you know what I mean, I hope. I just don't want to break it or anything, that's all.
Yeah, I've had so many, like, close calls with my camera.
Yeah, you don't want to break, like, a really expensive camera.
No, you don't want to do that.
Okay, so we already answered the question of how many years have you been doing this. You've been doing this for around 3 years. The next question is, what is your favorite doll to take photos of?
That's such a hard question. Okay. I have about 15 doll bodies, but dolls that I use, I have about maybe 17 because I have a couple of wigs that I, change with.
Oh. Is Leo still around, or?
Fun fact, the doll base for Leo, when I was making his freckles, I absolutely ruined the doll body.
Oh, no.
So, no, not the body, but the face. Like, the face is really orange and stuff now.
Orange? What did you use for that?
Because, to make the freckles match the skin tone, I had to make them kind of like orangey brown.
Oh.
And I used really good watercolors, so they stuck to the face.
Oh, I've seen people, like, use acrylic paint before.
Yeah, I wouldn't use acrylic. I wouldn't, but if they are good with that, then they can do that. So I do still have Leo's wig, and if you're familiar with Arden, if you're watching this on YouTube, which you probably are, you may not know Arden, but she's my Grace doll with a red wig. I tried the Leo wig on her, and it actually looks pretty good, so I think I'm going to move Leo over to her, and I have an extra Grace wig that I've been using on Leo's body. So Leo's not still around, and answering the question, I think my favorite doll to take photos of is currently probably Clarissa, which is my Tenny Grant doll.
Ooh, Clarissa. I haven't seen any photos on it. I mean, I know I see them a lot, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing Clarissa, actually.
Yeah, no, it's like such a phase. This is going to be so controversial because a lot of people on AGIG hate Tenny, but I actually think she's really cute, and I've only had about 3 photos of her, but I love taking them, and she's so photogenic with the right clothing.
I don't like Tenny either, but I see what you mean about it being, like, controversial. I mean, I don't really care about if you take photos with a doll I hate. I mean, go ahead. I mean, all dolls are beautiful, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite doll to photograph at the moment is Molly, because I'm using her in a photo contest, AGCPC, which, if you don't know, is AG Go Crazy's photo contest, and I've been in the bottom 2 a lot, but, oh, great, my power went out.
Oh my...
No, I'm still on, don't worry. It's just that we've been having a whole bunch of power hiccups, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, really, but I guess it's because it's, like, really windy out. Well, good thing it didn't affect the podcast.
Yeah, no, I would hate if that would go, if you would have to go because power outage.
Yes, thankfully we have, like, pretty good Wi-Fi here and stuff, so it's not like I get kicked out of the meet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, what are your tips for, like, lighting?
Oh, lighting, I can easily answer that.
Okay, because sometimes I have issues with lighting, too, and, so do others when it comes to different situations.
So, outside photography, golden hour, which if you don't know what golden hour is, that's sunset. Early to mid-sunset. If you're going inside, any time of the day, as long as you're near a window and the window is open. That's for AGIG. AG2, if you're filming in the daytime, windows closed. No light, you need to have constant lighting. Ring lights and umbrella lights work best. I prefer a ring light because it's smaller, but if you have a big room and you're willing to spend money, an umbrella light is a lot better but more expensive. If you're filming at night, you have to use a ring light. I would definitely recommend using manual if you have a good camera. And yeah, I have so many tips on this, but this is basically the rundown. AGIG, outside, sunset, inside, anytime. Maybe really right before sunset with windows open for best lighting. And then for AG tube, anytime as long as you have a ring light and your windows are closed.
Well, fun fact, I used to have a umbrella light or a box light, whatever they call it, but apparently I lost one of the parts to it and it broke, which is the reason why I have my ring light, so I guess it really comes in handy now. Especially since they're like not flexible, but I have like a tripod that I could like hook onto, and I could like attach to some parts of my dollhouse to get the right amount of lighting, which is really cool.
That's great.
Thank you. I know I haven't filmed an AGSM in over a month, so to anyone watching this, I'm so sorry. I've just been like really busy lately. I'm currently working on an AGSM right now, so it will probably be out in a few days, so be on the lookout for it. Anyways, next question. What editing apps do you use, and how do you change like the eye color?
Okay, great question. So for AGIG, I use Photoscape X. It's a free MacBook app that has a premium feature, but I get by just fine without that.
Oh, I don't have a MacBook.
Oh, yeah, I don't really know what to do if you don't have a MacBook, because that's all I edit on is a MacBook.
Oh.
And I definitely really do recommend MacBooks. They're expensive, I know. I don't even own this. This is just given from my school, from my dad's school. So it's not even mine. Yeah, so if you have a MacBook, I definitely recommend getting Photoscape X. It's free, and it's nice, and to brighten the eyes, by the way, and like get it to change colors, you use mask, you put it on the eyes, and then you just kind of play around with that.
Would you recommend PixArt? Because I know a whole bunch of people out there who recommend it.
1 second. Let me check. I might have downloaded PixArt.
Oh. Well,
yes, I downloaded PixArt once. I never got the hang of it, but it does seem pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, because maybe I'll try to stick to, like, Photoshop and PixArt, because I'm still trying to figure out for one of my own photos how to change the color of the eyes. But it's not a big deal right now. The photo isn't due until Saturday.
Yeah. Fun fact, I'm also an AGCPC.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait, you're, who are you?
Serenity, which is the Kanani doll.
That's right, you're Serenity. Why did I forget for some reason?
It's totally okay.
Okay, next question. Do you prefer green screen photos or more natural photos with like a built set?
Natural photos all the way. If you look through my Instagram, I've never done a green screen photo. Once. I've tried it and I could not get the hang of it.
I've done like a lot of green screen photos. We're like total opposites when it comes to this stuff because I do want to like get the hang with green screen. I don't know like how to like build sets yet. I don't know, like, I feel like something about sets, I mean, of course, it's probably going to take a while, but I have low patience, so that's going to be a little bit difficult, especially since I actually did do a set once for, like, a Valentine's Day themed photo, but it took, like, a couple hours, and I just couldn't stand it. But they were nice photos.
I actually love making sets. It's so fun to, like, you know, go outside and get all the parts and put them together. And even though it's kind of frustrating because, you know, you put all this effort into one photo, but I sometimes make stop motions out of sets, and it's kind of fun.
Oh, wow. I heard that a lot of people make different sets out of poster board. Is that correct?
Yes. I haven't ever done that, but I've looked at it and, like, thinking about it, that does seem like a pretty efficient way to do it.
Like, it reminds me of some of the photos from AGNTD, like when, I believe it was Kaya who painted that Halloween set. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I love that photo.
Can't wait for the finale photos, by the way. I don't know when it's going to be, like, released or anything.
It's supposed to be out on Wednesdays, but I always finish filming on Tuesdays at, like, 3 a.m., so it's not 3 a.m. So I just post it at, like, really late hours.
Wow, no wonder, like, because I get notifications sometimes at, like, 3 in the morning. I'm like, huh? Like, it doesn't wake me up or anything, but still.
Yeah, it's probably me posting AGNTD.
I don't really pay attention to I mean, I do, but, not that early in the morning.
Yeah.
Next question. How many frames per second do you make your AGSMs?
Okay, let me just check. Okay. Let's see. Let's just go my movie 13.
Oh, you use iMovie?
Yes, I do use iMovie.
Oh, well, that answers another question. Because one of my questions was, what editing apps do you use for your AGSMs?
Yes, I use iMovie. I might switch to, like the really professional one. I don't remember what it is.
Wait, do you use iMovie on your computer or do you use it on your phone?
Yes, I use it on my computer.
Oh, I didn't know that they had one. I guess I have to, find it so I could download it, because sometimes iMovie on my phone could be really annoying.
Yeah, iMovie on phones is kind of annoying. But anyways, back to the original question. I make it 0.1 frames per second.
0.1 frames, so that's... Help. What do you mean
I'm bad at math.
That kind of confused me a little bit. So 0 frames per second.
I think it's 1 frame per second. Okay, here, I'm going to share my screen with you.
Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, the people on the podcast can't see it, but at least I have a representation of it, or a visual representation of it.
Yeah, just so that you can get a visual. Oh, okay. Never mind. I have to open system preferences to change my screen. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, next question. Which AGTubers do you look up to the most when it comes to AGSM making? And even photography?
Okay. Most people would probably say Mixie67. And don't get me wrong, she's an amazing stop motioner. But I personally look up to Moon Dolls and Violet Dollies.
Yes, I love those two AGTubers.
I know, they're amazing. They're so sweet. Well, actually, I haven't seen Violet Dollies in 6 months.
Well, I think it's because she decides to take a really long break, which I understand because sometimes school and stuff.
Yeah, but Moon Dolls, she's so sweet, and her stop motions are amazing.
Yes, I know, and I actually tried on Pinterest with her, and she's really nice.
She is.
I kind of wish she had an AGIG, though, because I know she's in a photo contest, and I really love her photos. So far. I think it's SSAGPC. I think it's Simply Sophie AG's photo contest. I think that's what her channel name is.
Alright, I'll definitely check that.
Okay, next question. Any tips for photo angles?
Photo angles. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have a field day with this one. Don't take it from above. No. That's a big no-no. No photos taken from an above angle where her forehead is gonna look very big.
Oh.
Flexibility is probably gonna be a big thing for this.
What do you mean, like a very low angle?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I used to take photos like that before I even started AGTube. Ugh, no.
Yeah, no. Sometimes what I do is, I'll put my doll on the floor, or say concrete, because I want to take an urban photo or something, and I have to lay down on concrete to get it to look nice and straight.
Oh.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Make some sacrifices.
So, this is not one of my questions here, but do you, recommend wider shot photos or, close-up photos for portrait photos? Very specific, I know, but...
This is actually a very interesting question because, in one of my photos, I was like, okay, I feel like my portrait photos do terribly. I love to take portrait photos, but it's really a choice of style, because I noticed that a lot of AGIGers do, full bodies because you can get a lot of detail in sets with that, but I much prefer to do portraits because I just find them more interesting. And I feel like you can really get all the details of the doll's face, even though they're a doll, you can't really get a lot of detail on them because they're vinyl.
Yeah.
But I love portraits because I think they're so pretty and they can look really dramatic.
Okay, so the weird thing about this is that I post on, Instagram. I only post, themed photos. I've never really thought about doing, actual portrait unless they're, audition photos and stuff. I never really think about that.
Yeah, I feel like I suck at, I feel like I'm really bad at, like, themed photos. There are some people who are, like, amazing at themed photos and aren't as strong at just taking random photos, but I think I'm the total opposite. I feel like my delivery is all off when I'm trying to have a theme.
Yeah, I'm definitely the one that feels like they're really good at themed photos, even though I get, like, really low rankings most of the time, but at least I'm still in the photo contest. I just try my best here. I mean, I don't really think about it all about winning. I'm just sometimes entering just for fun. And, like, you know, get the whole fun of it. Play around with themes and stuff. Aesthetic Week, though, I was pretty surprised because I was having issues taking that photo. I didn't know where to take it, like, at all.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Do you have any tips for poses, specifically creative ones?
Sticks.
What? What?
If you're trying to get the doll to look like she's, like, falling or something, sticks.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, oh my goodness, sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. So, obviously, oh my god, wait, I have, oh, this is a podcast, I can't show you. I have a little scene, because I'm filming, my dolls, they're just, like, they're walking, I'm not even going to use it.
Oh.
But, like, they're currently just in, like, a pose walking, and what I did was I had them leaning slightly against the door. And really, if you don't want to use sticks, you just have to do a lot of manipulation and, like, weight manipulating.
I try to do weight manipulating, and oh my goodness, it is so difficult. Even trying to get my doll to simply walk, it's just so difficult for me. That's why, even with AGSMs, like, it's so hard. Like, that's why they're just walking without moving their feet. They're just, like, dragging their feet.
That's what I do, too. And, okay, so, say you're trying to have a doll running. One of my photos, it's of Arden running through a puddle.
Oh.
I used sticks. I posed her like she's running, and then to get her to stand, because she wasn't leaning against a wall or anything, I put sticks on her side, and she was leaning against those sticks.
Like, what do you mean by sticks? You mean, like, sticks from a tree?
You could do that, or you could get, like, skewers, or, no, not skewers.
No, I don't think those would work.
No, they probably wouldn't. Like, what's the word? You know what I mean, like stick things, but they're straight.
Yeah, like stick-shaped things.
Yeah.
Would you, like, edit those out? That's one of my questions. You would edit it out. I see.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
The next question I have for you is, I already asked that question, never mind. Yes! We're on the questions about your summer movie now.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited to do that. Okay, fire away. I'm so excited.
Alright, so are you making your summer movie into an AGLV, which is an American Girl live video? I actually found this out recently. Weird. Or an AGSM, which is an American Girl stop motion.
I am actually making this an American Girl stop motion.
Ooh,
this
wow.
is one of the first stop motions I've made in, like, a couple of years, but I've improved so much.
Wow, a couple of years. Is this the reason why you haven't, like, uploaded any AGSMs? Because I know you've been talking about, like, filming AGSMs, so I haven't seen any.
I'm filming a collab. I'm working on, like, 2 other collabs. I'm filming my summer movie. I'm almost done with one collab, but the person I'm collabing with is filming a different episode of that collab.
Oh.
So it's not going to be out for a while because they still have to film their part. I'm almost done filming my part.
I'm supposed to be doing a couple of collabs as well, but unfortunately I do one project at a time because I use all of my dolls basically, and of course I'm doing a collab with the AG camera, but we can't do it or uploaded it yet because she is currently in Costa Rica, so yeah, it's cool. So I'm probably going to have to wait a little while, which is fine because I'm going to be filming a couple of things for AG2 Nostalgia Week. I might even film the first Aspen Heights episode. I've been watching a few episodes of those. I'm on season 1, of course, but, you know, it actually sounds...
I love Aspen Heights. It's very good.
Yes, it is so far. What was I going to say? You know what, never mind. The next question is, how long have you been working on your summer movie for?
Wow, okay. If you want the long haul, 3 years. if you want the short haul, when I really started, like, grinding on it and, like, come on, work, maybe about 3, 4 months, 5 months, maybe.
Oh, wow. Because I know you mentioned this on your Instagram close friend story. I was going to ask you because I was a little bit confused. I thought you weren't on AGIG for that long, but now now I find out that you've been on it for like 3 years now, or maybe more.
Probably a little more than 3 years. Yeah, so fun fact, I was like 8 or something, maybe 9. I was, about to go to bed, and then suddenly this music idea came to me, and I was like, okay, wow, maybe I can make a story out of this. I did it, and now it's into my summer movie. It was originally going to be a musical, but I didn't like...
I was going to say, are you making this into a musical?
It's not a musical anymore, but I am making I am making my own background tracks.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so cool. Wow. That's like way out of the box compared to my summer movie anyway. It's actually based on a short story that I wrote back in August, which is actually around where I joined my channel. In fact, I think I wrote Speak, which is the name of my summer movie, 6 days before I joined AGTube, which is kind of a coincidence, really.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because that was, like, the first ever idea I've had, but, I haven't had the time to film it. I wanted to film, like, shorter AGSMs, because I had, like, no content for, like, 3 weeks. I had to upload something.
Yeah, that was me with my channel.
Next question is, how hard... Oh, sorry. Nope, I jumped ahead. The next question is, when do you plan for this to come out, for the summer movie to come out?
I plan for it to come out, maybe like late August, because there are 31 scenes.
Whoa.
And when I'm reading through the script, it takes about maybe 45 minutes to read through it. And as I'm filming, if I get lazy, I just cut the scene and cut that scene into 2 scenes.
Oh, wow. I do that all the time in my AGSMs, but my AGSMs normally have 5 scenes per script. My script's normally like 3 pages with like a 12 size font, because, different size fonts determine how many pages the script is, so I want to be specific there. And sometimes I film for like an hour, and sometimes I film for like 5 hours, which is crazy.
That's
especially
crazy.
On the weekend. Yeah, I filmed an AGMV for like 7 hours once. I did it all in one day as well. It's actually one of my older AGMVs. I've only made 2. What am I talking about? I count on me AGMV for 50 subscribers, and look where I am now, 217 as I'm filming this.
Wow, I've been stuck at 80 for, like, longer than ever.
Wait, really? You have 80 subscribers? Wow,
I know,
you've grown so pretty fast then. Well, maybe because you have AGIG as well, and you're growing really fast on there.
Yeah, I really need to upload something other than AG and TD.
Honestly, I need to upload an AGSM, because that's what gets... I don't really care about views, but that's how I reach out to more people,
Yeah.
I just want to be... I want more people to, like, know about my channel and, like, to inspire them and all that. That's kind of one of the reasons I started, too, was to, like, inspire people. Just like Mixie Pixie 7 and more.
It's funny, because you said that you filmed, maybe 2 minute thing in 5 hours, which is like a whole day, right?
Actually, sometimes I film less, because sometimes I see the scene, because I film, like, little bits at a time, just because, like, I use Video Shop, which you could obviously tell if you see the top right-hand corner, but anyways, it, like, cuts off at, like, 4 seconds, so I have to, like, film, because I do the voiceover first. It's kind of strange, really.
Yeah, fun fact, it took me my intro thing, which was, like, 17 seconds, it took me a whole day to film that.
Oh, wow. Like,
just
a whole day
seconds.
straight, or?
Maybe, okay, I'm exaggerating, but, like, maybe about, like, a whole school day.
Oh, okay, so, like, 7 hours?
About, yeah. And that's just 17 seconds.
I can see why, because your dolls, like, move up and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to, like, see, or, like, for them to, like, sit down. It's really hard for me. They, like, keep falling, and then I have to, like, start all over and stuff. It's kind of annoying sometimes.
It is so annoying. Stop motions can be so aggravating.
And sometimes it takes me 30 minutes just to figure out what angle to film at. It's weird. But I like doing it. The results are normally really good.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, how hard was it to make the script, and how long did you work on it for?
How hard was it to make the script? Holy jeez. That took so long. Okay. Okay. Scene 1 to scene, 3? No, 4. To some of scene 3? No, wait. Yeah. Scene 1 to some of scene 3 was made while I was 8 or 9.
Oh.
And the whole rest of it was made in 3 months of just script writing.
3 months? Did you work on a specific amount of a scene per day, or?
Not really. I just kind of wrote whenever I had time. And, these characters were already very fleshed out. I had, a general idea.
Oh.
And I knew that, the main villains were going to be very sophisticated and, okay, these people are rioting, we have to get rid of them.
Oh, wow, it's a superhero movie.
Tone.
I'm invested.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's always like, oh my god, yay. And I'm like, no.
I'm sure it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited for it. Although I have to wait 4 more months. Wait, May, June, July. 4 months.
I don't even know if I can film in 4 months.
It honestly depends because, around May to June we have, finals and stuff and exams and all of this.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm actually, after this, I'm actually going to go, maybe around, 8 or something, I'm going to go film a scene outside.
Ooh, 8?
So wish me luck.
Is that, sunset? Wait, I don't know what time it is in your zone.
I'm in EST.
Oh, okay, so we're the same. Alright, good. I wasn't sure, because, uh-oh. Do we have to cut this short or something? I was just wondering. Let's see.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, here's another question. Does any of your family and friends know about your Instagram and your YouTube channel?
Yes, I'm actually very open about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't really care. If people say, oh my god, you're so childish, be quiet. I bet you think that Goo Goo Gaga is funny. Stop.
Ugh, no.
Anyways, yeah, I'm very open about my dolls. During lunch, I actually asked, one of the girls, you've probably seen this on my story, I was like, hey, you seem very interested in my dolls. Do you have any dolls? And she was like, yeah, I have yada, yada, yada.
Oh my gosh, that's right. You said Ivy, right?
Well, I might, as I'm filming this, I might be getting an Ivy.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. She's one of my dream dolls, actually. I just have to find one.
Yeah, and the good thing is, I don't think she knows how rare Ivy is, so I can probably get it for about maybe $30.
Whoa, who, Ivy or?
Ivy.
Well, yeah, Ivy's either really cheap or really expensive, but I don't want to fix up an Ivy. In fact, I'm not allowed to fix up any dolls, at the moment anyway. Just because...
Yeah, no. My Kanani, she was secondhand and she came terrible condition.
Oh, no.
So, I was allowed to fix her up, and I think I can fix up an Ivy.
Wow. You did a really good job with Kanani, especially, her hair is apparently, really long and really, it can get messy at times.
That was my sister. She was the one who fixed it up.
Oh, wow. Oh, your sister fixed it up.
Yeah, and then I keep on fixing up, Ash, which is my 61.
Oh, that's, I normally
Angelina,
think of 61 as Angelina because that's my 61's name.
Yeah.
If you don't know who the Truly Me's are, Truly Me number 61 is the red-haired doll, which is Angelina in my collection and Ash in Alex's collection.
Yes.
Yeah, because my family knows about my channel too, and my friends do not. This is why I stay anonymous. I just don't want people to find out about me, because I don't want to be, made fun of in school, especially since I go to school in, a small town and stuff, so... It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. I just kind of, I don't really mind anymore. It's okay, I get it. You hate me. I don't care.
Wow.
Just do what you want, I guess.
Well, I like how you, not over... Well, yeah, you do overcome it, but, you don't, bother with the haters,
Yeah, it's okay, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I don't care if you think my dolls are creepy. I bet you think that... I don't know. I think you play soccer. I play soccer. I can't say that. Excuse me? I have the ability to let them stare at me in my sleep. And you think they're creepy? Weak.
No, but my dad actually thinks, funny story, my dad actually still thinks that my dolls are creepy, yet I have them with me, like, all the time. Yet my dad says my favorite doll is Brianna, and yet he says that my dolls are creepy. Like, it's so confusing sometimes.
Parents, especially when it's, like, things that they're not really into, can be very confusing at times.
Well, I think it's because, like, my dolls are just standing there. My room is actually really neat, and every time I try to, like, go to my dollhouse and then my parents are standing behind me, they just see the dolls just standing there. Because that's what I normally do, just to keep my dollhouse neat and everything.
As I'm filming this, Anna, my 23, is falling over. Harley, my 55, is literally falling face fat, staring right into a candle that's not lit, by the way.
Right into a candle? Oh, not lit. That's good.
It's not lit, don't worry. Sloane looks like she's about to fall. Venus, my Luciana doll, looks like she's also about to fall.
Wow, everyone's gonna be falling.
Yeah, everyone's falling. My room is so messy. I need to fix it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, sometimes, like, cleaning up... I don't have a doll room, but, like, most of my doll stuff is under my bed, and sometimes I feel so lazy because, like, I have to get outfits and switch outfits. I wish I could just keep them in a pile in the middle of my room, but I can't do that. I have to walk past somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final question is, do you want to promote anything about your AGIG, which is an American Girl Instagram, or your YouTube channel?
Let me think. I guess just go follow me, go subscribe to me, because I have amazing content. Just kidding, it's all up to you. If you think I have terrible content, then you're entitled to that. I'm just starting out, so really, it's up to you. I promise I'm making these stop motions. I am not lying. My room is a mess because of those stop motions, so actually not entirely that, but yeah. My room is a mess because of those stop motions, and yeah.
Oh yes, and if you guys were wondering, the summer movie that Clovers and Honey AG is filming is called The Last Ones to Fight, which is also abbreviated as TLOTF. I actually found this out a few minutes ago.
Yep, it's still in the chat, sent at like 5 p.m., and it's currently
5:46. No, 5:47 now.
Almost 5:50.
Yes, we're filming this at a pretty reasonable time, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would never be able to film this at 1 a.m. because I'd be too loud.
Oh no, I would be like sleeping at 1 a.m. Like, no thank you.
I would probably be filming a locker scene for my big summer movie.
Oh, well, I don't think I would, like, ever film at, like, 1 in the morning. I think the latest I would stop filming is, like, 9, just because I'm just, like, I'm going to bed mode and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, that is it for the first episode of this AG Talk podcast series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe to more. Bye now!